Hi, it's Desiree Stafford. We are doing a scope, a candlelit scope. I bet you've never done that before, as I'm having a hard time remembering where to look in the camera, right? I'm Desiree Stafford. I am a business coach for women entrepreneurs, and I help coaches, consultants, and service-based professionals make more money. So today I want to talk about rejection, and I want to welcome you as you're joining. And this should be exciting, right? This low lit scope. Here's the deal. I just came back from a massage and my timing was a little off. So I had to pull over to do this scope because I really wanted to deliver this message to you. Because I know that there are times when you are out there maybe posting on Facebook and you're getting crickets on your post. There are times when you're having discovery sessions with people and you're not getting the client. And so you might fear, that you're being rejected. And so what will happen is you won't continue to move forward as fast. You'll start slowly stepping back. You'll start making excuses and finding busy work for why you can't get out there consistently and put your message out in front of the right people and get on more of those discovery session calls. So I want to do this scope to talk about rejection because I will tell you very honestly that rejection was a big, big fear of mine. I was always afraid of people not liking me because I've always, been considered too much, too loud, too direct, too honest, too assertive, too whatever, right? And not enough of something else. So when I came into this industry, and I had to sell my stuff, I just kind of felt nervous. I was afraid of people rejecting me for my price. I was afraid of people rejecting me because I didn't think I knew my stuff. I was afraid of people rejecting me because I didn't connect with me. There were so many reasons why I was afraid. And I have clients who are afraid when they start working with me. So I want to share some tips with you that I think will help you, that have helped me, that have helped my clients, so that you don't have to worry about rejection. I mean, hey, from Turkey, I don't want you to worry about rejection. Okay. The first thing I would suggest is obviously you get in alignment with somebody who believes in you, somebody who trusts you, trust in you, someone who supports you. So that's usually a coach or mentor. It's a business BFF, it's people in a mastermind group. It's people in Facebook groups who are like you, people who, really support you and encourage you and lift you up. Right? That's a huge asset to have on your side, because you are going to be, challenged at times. You are going to feel rejected at times. And you want people in your corner who will help serve to boost you up. The second thing you want to do is face the rejection. Right? Now, I know that's scary. This is why I want you to do the step one, which is have people in your corner, right? But I do want you to face the rejection because the only way to move through it is to deal with it. Okay. So for example, if you tend to make posts on Facebook and you get crickets, I don't want you to stop posting on Facebook. I want you to continue posting on Facebook and go at it even harder, right? I want you to face the rejection and I want you to feel how it feels. And I want you to not react. I want you to not make it mean something about who you are or who you think you're not, right? And I want you to keep going. The only way to move through stuff, the only way to move through our fears is to face them. The more we turn away, the more we run away from them, the more we avoid them, the stronger they get. And I want you to remember how powerful you are, which is why I want you to continue to step into that fear. Whatever you fear in terms of being rejected, if you fear crickets on your post, if you fear people, not liking you, so you're not showing up as who you are, which was a challenge for me. It's a challenge for a lot of people out there. If you're afraid of that, I want you to face all of that. Okay? The third thing is I want you to not take rejection, quote unquote rejection, personally. It is feedback. I've been talking about feedback all week, right? I talked about sales and things like that and failures. And I think everything that we go through, every experience that we have in our life, whether, we like it or not, is just an opportunity for us to reassess the direction that we're moving in, right? It's an opportunity for us to pause and for us to grow, right? We can either say, okay, I'm moving in the right direction because we're getting a positive response, or if we're not getting a positive response, you can course correct. But, don't take when someone doesn't respond to your messages, when someone, doesn't buy your package right away. Don't take that personally. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's on their own walk. And just to be frank with you, a lot of people aren't even paying attention, right? They've got their own stuff going on in their head. And when you're taking it personal, what that really means is that you've got an open wound that you need to heal. And you're projecting that, pain, that rejection onto somebody else. Okay? So don't take it personally. I'm going to give you 2 resources that I think will help you. Okay? These are books that I recommend to my clients, and I think they will help you as well if rejection is something that you fear. The first book is called Go for No. I love this book. It's such a short read, but it's all about just going for what you want and be willing to hear the no, because that's how you're going to get to the success that you're after. And it makes the distinction, and actually it's told in a story form, so it's really easy and fun to read. It makes the distinction of the people who are super successful in life versus those who are kind of limping around, kind of doing okay. And it's about the fact that the people who are really successful, they just keep going at it, right? They hear no a dozen times and they keep going, right? They know that, for every yes, they're going to probably hear 30 no's, right? They get that. They understand it's a numbers game, and they keep it moving, and they don't take it personally. And that's the same thing. That's the same kind of freedom that I want you to have. So pick up that book if you haven't read it already. The second book is The 4 Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. I can't remember his name, but you can look it up. It's called The 4 Agreements. It's a fabulous book. It's also a pretty short read. And one of the chapters is on not taking anything personally. So do yourself a favor. Spend some time, over the next couple of days reading one or both of those books, and follow the other suggestions that I made to you so that you can grow your business, so that you can make some money, by getting through the fears that you have about being rejected. The deal is this: we all fear rejection. We all have fears. We all have insecurities, right? No doubt about that. But the only way that you're going to get to what you want, the only way you're going to achieve your goals, the only way you're going to make the money that you want, the only way you're going to create the life that you want for yourself and for your family and everyone else that you love is by moving through these fears. It's by saying, you know what? Somebody, is not ready to invest with me right now. I'm not going to make that about me. That's about them, right? Obviously, you need to learn, skills when it comes to sales and things like that. But don't make it about you. Don't use every opportunity of you not getting what you want as, a way that God or universe or spirit is telling you that you can't have it, right? Sometimes there are obstacles that come before us because there's something that we need to learn, somewhere that we need to grow. And I want you to really take that into consideration instead of allowing your fear of rejection to hold you in one spot. Right? Instead of allowing your fear of rejection to stop you from moving forward, to allow you to feel insecure, to allow you to not play full out, and to allow you not to be out there serving the people who actually need you because you're too afraid that you might get rejected. I promise you, give it 1 week. Read the stuff that I told you to read. Make sure you have somebody in your corner who believes in you, because oftentimes there are people who can foster that sense of confidence in us until we can find it for ourselves, right? Make sure you're facing anything it is that you're afraid to face because of the fear of rejection. Face it, right? And then also remember not to take anything personally. If you do all those 3 things this week, I promise you, you will move through your fear of rejection, and you will be that much closer to building the business of your dreams, the life of your dreams, everything that you want. But you've got to be willing to move through this. Cool? All right. So I hope that I've served you. I hope that this tip has really helped. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and shoot them at me right now. And tell me if you like the low lit scope. I'm actually liking it. It's so different. Like, I see you guys on there. Okay, I see people are still joining. Cool. Okay. If you have questions, shoot them at me now. If not, and you want to find out more about me, how I can help you grow your business, how I can help you make some cash, go ahead and find me at DesireeStafford.com. I also have a free training there if you're looking to get more clients that will teach you how to be irresistible to your dream clients. So it's been my pleasure to be here and serve you today. Do those 3 things that I suggested. Read those 2 books that I also suggested, and face your fear of rejection. It's the only way to move through it. It's the only way to break through it. And, honestly, regain your sense of power, and be able to run a business on your terms, a business that feels fun, a business that makes money consistently, and do everything else that you really want in your life. You got to be willing to face that rejection. It's the only way to handle it. Cool? All right. Talk to you soon. Same time, same place next week. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.